The story of Moses, known as Musa in Islam, is one of the greatest and most powerful stories in history. It is filled with miracles, courage, struggle, faith, and leadership. Musa was chosen by God to guide the children of Israel and stand against the zulm and tyranny of Pharaoh. Musa was born in a time when Pharaoh ruled Egypt with cruelty and fear. Pharaoh had a dream that a boy from the children of Israel would one day destroy his kingdom, so he ordered all newborn Israelite boys to be killed. Musa's mother was terrified for her baby, but God inspired her to place him in a basket and set him afloat on the Nile River. The basket reached Pharaoh's palace, where Pharaoh's wife found the child and loved him immediately. She convinced Pharaoh to let the baby live, and Musa was raised inside the palace of the very man who wanted him dead. As Musa grew older, he became strong, wise, and compassionate. One day, he saw an Egyptian man beating an Israelite slave. Musa tried to stop the fight and accidentally killed the Egyptian. Fearing punishment, he fled Egypt and traveled to the land of Midian. There, he helped two women water their flock and later married one of them. Musa spent many peaceful years working as a shepherd and building a humble life away from Egypt. One day, while traveling with his family through the desert, Musa saw a mysterious fire on Mount Sinai. When he approached it, God spoke to him directly. God chose Musa as a prophet and gave him the mission of returning to Egypt to free the children of Israel from Pharaoh's oppression. Musa was afraid because he felt he was not a powerful speaker, so God appointed his brother Harun, to help him. Musa and Aaron went to Pharaoh and asked him to worship God and release the Israelites. Pharaoh refused arrogantly and mocked Musa. To prove his prophethood, Musa performed miracles by God's permission. His staff turned into a serpent, and his hand shone with brilliant light. Pharaoh called his magicians to challenge Musa, but when they saw Musa's miracle, they realized it was real divine power and believed in God. Pharaoh became furious and punished them harshly. Despite many signs, Pharaoh continued his tyranny. God sent several punishments upon Egypt, including floods, locusts, lice, frogs, and water turning into blood. Yet Pharaoh's heart remained hard. Finally, God commanded Musa to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt during the night. Musa guided thousands of people across the desert, while Pharaoh and his army chased them. When they reached the Red Sea, the Israelites panicked because the sea was before them and Pharaoh's army behind them. But God commanded Musa to strike the sea with his staff. The sea split into giant walls of water, creating a path through the middle. Musa and his people crossed safely. When Pharaoh followed them into the sea, the waters closed over him and his army drowned. At the moment of death, Pharaoh claimed belief, but it was too late. After their rescue, Musa led the Israelites through the wilderness. During this time, God gave him the Torah on Mount Sinai. Musa spent 40 days there receiving divine guidance. However, while he was away, some of the people began worshipping a golden calf made by a man called Samiri. Musa returned angry and saddened by their disobedience, reminding them to worship only God. Throughout his life, Musa faced constant challenges from his own people. They complained, doubted, and sometimes disobeyed him, despite witnessing miracles. Still, Musa remained patient and continued guiding them with faith and determination. He prayed constantly for wisdom, mercy, and strength. One of the famous moments in Musa's story is his meeting with Khidr, a mysterious servant of God who possessed special knowledge. Musa traveled far to learn from him. During their journey, Khidr performed actions Musa could not understand,